find myself in beautiful forest, just walking, walking because I can, walking because it's nice, because it relaxes me, because I just like being in nature, outdoors. And you can tell me I could run, but this is where I want to just share this little topic. Some of you know it probably even better than me, or with a different view, a different twist. Some don't. But it's how do I balance out my training week? And I could go definitely every day to the gym, all in, an hour to 2 hours, just lifting weights and stuff like that. But that's not healthy to me. For me, healthy is being able to be out and about, play a sport, do a martial art, go out hiking, go out biking, go out climbing, be able to take on the odd activity that you'll just do occasionally because like a friend just asks you to go on a 1K, 2K bike ride, why not? Or let's go for a 3-day hike. I think going to the gym can definitely be like considered as a main sport, or at least a main activity, and is definitely set in the realm of fitness and wellness. Now, again, like, what am I looking at? I'm looking to be healthy, yes, functional, and capable to do just different things. So I like to play with my intensity and my volume. I have a rest day, and then I have an alternation of low, moderate to high intensity throughout my week. And it's just spread out. And then depending on the feeling, I will definitely tweak it a little just to make sure that I am resting and recovering. And I think we put a big emphasis on how it's important to lift and how it's important to max out and how it's important to better your skill, to better your technique, to lift heavier and so on. But a lot of that also comes simply because you are recovering the best way possible. And we don't look at that as much as what we should. So here I am today, just taking myself on an hour walk in the forest, up and down, without watch, without Strava, without any kind of device just to track me, but it's just me breathing, listening to nature, listening to my body, what is it telling me? And I'm feeling a bit tense, like my breathing is hard, and where does it come from? I don't have all the answers, and it's not just going to magically appear just like that. But this is also why I do this practice of being able to, on a rest day, go for a walk, or on a low intensity day, take myself on a longer walk or a hike, because these activities get me moving in a very easy and comfortable way for me and my body. And I get to ground. And this is where, like, you can see training as a one, but I see training as part of a whole. And the whole is not just like physical training, but it's mind training and getting to understand, see, and know yourself better. And then not just the physical part, not just the mind part, but then what do we actually live in for a world? There's a lot of energy around us. You want to see it, you don't want to see it, that is up to you. But you are made of energy. You share energy, you give it out. You're tired or you're energized. You have vitality to share. You have a smile or you don't. You're laughing or you're crying. All of that is an exchange of energy. And I make sure that by being in this environment, I balance my energies. I get to ground myself because nature is grounding, and being grounded allows me to work further on myself, spiritually speaking. And by doing that, I get to go deeper into a understanding of what I am capable of, what my feelings are, and potentially why am I feeling in such a way due to such an event, interaction with someone, talk, whatever it may be. So yeah, I think for me, an important piece is to be able to balance things out throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year. You have phases that are going to be low, you have phases that are going to be really high. But at the end, you want to make sure that you have rest, that you can recover to be able to push. Like, the seasons are there for a reason. Follow them and see, like, the start of the year slow, and then you slightly start increasing until you get the peak of whatever it is you're aiming for, like your competition, your adventure. And after that, you come back down. And it's not just like a drastic drop, but it's like he comes back down, but keep doing something, keep maintaining. But it's deload, it's resting, it's recovering to be able to then set up the next goal and follow on year after year, being healthy, and not think that you're healthy just because you're going to the gym and lifting a couple of weights a few times a week, but you're actually putting in thought and making sure that you spread mind capability, you open up to more challenges, physically speaking also. And yeah, deep down, it's just getting to know yourself a little better. And day after day, that better becomes better. Simply said, just better for better. Aim high. Aim high, don't aim low. And whatever happens, happens. But if you set off with minimal goals, well, you might be disappointed because you'll find that there's maybe less of a challenge than expected. Whereas if you're capable to kind of aim high, but also realize that everything and anything that happens is there for a reason, and every change creates a change within you, and you adapt to, well, the new circumstances and allows you to go on further from there, well, I think that is the journey you want to be on, because that is where you're going to see potential. Whereas if you aim low, you're just going to stay low. Like, you're not going to reach potential because you're not pushing yourself out of your zone, out of your comfort zone. Like, think out of the box. Thinking out of the box, being in that outside rim of the comfort is where magic happens. So follow magic and live a great life.